Have you felt a kind of a powerlessness during this pandemic? I know I certainly have at times when life just seems to be out of control. And I don't mean like a spinning chaotically into destruction kind of an out of control, but there have been times I have felt like I was trying to drive a boat without any access to the rudder. And I felt like there were ways that I hit obstacles and roadblocks in my personal life, in my work life, just life in general. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating to feel weak and to feel like you don't have a control and you can't do what you're trying to do. And during these times, I want to remind us of the one who is in control. And like it or not, nothing about COVID was out of God's control. Now, I certainly don't know why things happened the way they did, and I don't know all the ways God is going to use this last year and a bit for his purposes, both in my life and in the church. But I can trust that God is in control. It's actually good for us to realize how little control we have sometimes, at least over the things that have eternal significance. And there's so many ways where we think we have control when we really don't. And it could change at any minute, and there's nothing we could do about it. Now, this isn't a message to stop planning or to live in fear. It is a reminder to trust in God more. I was reading in my devotions in a number of days ago in 2 Corinthians, and I was reminded of the life of Paul, and he references this thorn in his side that he had, a limiting factor of some sort in his life that was frustrating and felt restrictive in his life and ministry. And we don't know what it was. Some people think he was losing his eyesight and that was affecting his writing to the church, but we don't actually know. But he felt weak and he felt restricted. And he begged God to take it away multiple times. But God told him no. And so in 2 Corinthians 12, he says, "My grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness." And Paul says, "Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insult, in hardship, in persecution, in difficulty. For when I am weak, then I am strong." It's in our own weakness we see the strength of God, and how great would it be to see our weaknesses as a reminder of God's perfect power, his perfect grace, and his perfect provision for us. So in this season, I hope that we learn to trust God more and ourselves less, because that will be a lesson worth learning. Our churches, we're having our worship service outdoors this weekend, weather permitting, as well as online. So however you engage our service this weekend, I look forward to worshiping with you.